Hello. Technical difficulties. We're having technical difficulties right now. Oh, hi guys. Welcome back to the broadcast.
Next year we're going to try to get some video stuff up there. But we use it for the scoreboard. Welcome everyone to this presentation of Gorlock's Baseball. Sorry for the delay, we were having technical difficulties. This is game 3 of a 3-game series between Webster and Eureka. Eureka off to a quick 2-0 start in the first inning. Today is senior day here in Sauget, Illinois. All 7 of Webster's graduating seniors are in the lineup. One of them, Cooper Hake, is making his first start of the season today. Coming into the day, in 11 appearances all out of the bullpen, he had a 2.77 ERA in 13 innings pitched. After 2 quick outs from the leadoff man Hop and the 2-hole hitter Adam Level, Ben Swords is at the plate with a 1-2 count. And Swords will drive the ball to deep center field. Back going Eureka, but he will make the play. That'll be 3 up, 3 down in the Gorlock's first inning of at-bats. Score remains 2-0 Eureka.
Okay, try it again.
F7. And the shortstop, Nick Revlish, is up. It's a ball backhanded by Slaymaker, throws over to first. Will make the play. It's a great play by Bo Slaymaker there. Looked like Revlish possibly beat that out, but the call will go the Gorlock's way. And that'll be the second out of the inning for Cooper Hake. Interesting spot to bat the DH, David Hidden. Again, just like yesterday, batting in the 9-hole. And Hake will throw the first pitch in for a strike. Hidden will foul the second pitch away now in a quick 0-2 hole. And the 0-2 pitch just misses. On the year, Hidden, it's a .328 hitter, 14 RBIs, 18 runs scored. That pitch must have been high. Now the scoreboard, all twos, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Delivery will be flied into center field. Hop will camp under it and make the play. It's now 3 up, 3 down. Score remains 2-0 Eureka. And back to you here in the bottom of the second inning. The first pitch to Avola will be in for a ball. And the second one will miss as well. Vola had a big day for the Gorlocks yesterday, homering in both games of the doubleheader. Now up to 8 home runs on the season, along with a .449 batting average. And that'll be lined into center field, tailing away. But a diving play will be made by Caleb Wilson. Really impressive play out there. The lefty slice of the ball was tailing the ball into the left center gap, but Caleb Wilson did a good job of sticking with it there. That'll be the first out of the inning for Eureka. Excuse me. A.J. Smith will hit a sharp one-hopper to the second baseman, Austin Davis. He will manage to make the second out of the inning. 2 quick outs here for Eureka.
Now batting, designated hitter number 27, Nate Martinez.
And Nate Martinez been catching games here for the Gorlocks lately. Today he's going to be the designated hitter, as senior Austin Gisa will be making the start behind the dish in his final regular season game as a Gorlock. Nate Martinez swings through the first pitch and will take the second pitch on the outside corner. Now off to a quick 0-2 start versus the pitcher Trevor Wingard. And the 0-2 pitch will hit him in the head. It's not the first pitch that has hit a Gorlock in the head this weekend. Evan Vola also got hit there yesterday. Martinez will take his time, take off his equipment. Make the slow walk down to first base.
Now batting left fielder number 4, R.J. Morocco.
And last year's freshman sensation, R.J. Larocco, playing left field today, batting in the 7-hole. A little bit of a different lineup here on senior day. Usually the Gorlock's 2-hitter. And he will take the first pitch outside. And the 1-0 pitch will miss high. Now in a 2-0 count. See if the Gorlocks can get anything going here with 2 outs after the quick one. First and second out were made. It's now 3 straight balls and the hit by pitch from Trevor Wingard to see if he can find the zone. And the 3-0 pitch will miss inside. That was quite close to R.J. Larocco's head as it hit Nate Martinez there. Now with 2 outs, the Gorlocks quickly have first and second, see if they can get something going. And the senior, Austin Gisa, catching today. Making his first start of the season. He's actually 3 for 3 with 3 doubles on the season. Perfect so far. He will take the first pitch low and away for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch from Wingard. This is low for ball 2. Now we're going to have a mound visit from Eureka's manager. That is now 7 straight balls, including the hit by pitch of Nate Martinez in the head. Definitely not the start that Wingard, or the closeout to the inning that Wingard was looking for. Wonder if he's okay health-wise. On deck for the Gorlocks is Bo Slaymaker, who's also making his first start of the season. He's routinely been a defensive replacement for the Gorlocks. And is batting 9th today. Saw him make an impressive play last inning on a backhand deep in the hole to get out the shortstop Nick Rulovich. Wingard will remain on the mound for Eureka here. The count is 2-0 to Austin Gisa with 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch from Wingard will find the zone, dropping in a curveball for strike 1 of the at bat. Now 2-1 count to Austin Gisa. And the pitch. Little check swing there. It didn't go, but will be called a strike. Now going from 2-0 to 2-2 with 2 outs. The batter, Austin Gisa. And the pitch fouled off. And Wingard will replace balls. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again. That'll leave the ballpark. And we have quite a turnout again at GCS, as we did yesterday, for Senior Day today, and Alumni Weekend. And Wingard will snap a curveball, breaking out of the zone. He really thought he had strike three. So now a 3-2 pitch, a 3-2 count to Gisa. Runners are going. That'll be ball four. After two quick outs, the hit by pitch to Martinez and the walks to RJ Larocco and Austin Gisa have loaded up the bases. And now with the bases full, Bo Slaymaker with his first at bat of the day. Big opportunity for the Gorlocks, down 2-0 early. The pitch will be popped to the right side. Coming in on it, into the safety netting. Play will not be able to be made by the Eureka first baseman, Braden Cox. Now Slaymaker, the 0-1 count. RJ Larocco will not be held on second base, so he can get a pretty sizable lead over there. Wingard will miss the 1-0 pitch high. Or the 0-1 pitch, sorry. Now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Misses as well. Now 2-1 to Bo Slaymaker. And the 2-1 pitch will be fouled back. Big swing there from Slaymaker now in a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch breaks down and misses. Now a 3-2 count, 2 outs. All runners will be running here. See, in this situation, when you have a runner on third, you're not going to see him running too hard into the plate. Not when you get a foul ball that would have hurt him. That'll be fouled straight back. And we will do it again. It's a really big opportunity here. Going from nobody on 2 outs to bases loaded, 2 outs, already in the 2-0 hole. Batting with Risp is Bo Slaymaker. See if he can drive in a run here. And the pitch be grounded onto first base and will be handled by Braden Cox. And that'll be the end of the inning. Score remains 2-0 Eureka. And the leadoff man, Caleb Wilson, will make his second at-bat of the day, having singled and scored in the first inning. We'll ground that ball over the 4-3 hole. Will go in as an infield single. The play was abandoned by Evan Avola, who decided to cover first base. And the play was just too out of reach for A.J. Smith to make at second. Probably would have been able to be backhanded and flipped over to first had Avola gone after it. Tough read there. And now the 2-hole Austin Davis will have his second at-bat of the day. Wilson was running on the pitch, and that'll be fouled away for strike one. On the season, Davis is batting .321, 14 RBIs and 19 runs scored. Struck out looking in his first at-bat back in the first inning. Wilson takes a pretty large lead at first and is leaning towards second. See if he's running. He will not. Cooper Hake will throw strike two of the at-bat to Austin Davis. Now in an 0-2 count, we'll see if he throws his slider. Does. Up the middle to A.J. Smith, flips to Slaymaker, on to first, and that is throw a little wide. Takes Avola off the base, and that'll go in as a fielder's choice. 4-6. Good throw would have gotten there, but would have gotten Austin Davis at first base, but throw sailed a little high. That will not go in as an error, though, because double play is never expected on any play. The fielder's choice was made. Those plays, you just got to keep your fingers on top of the baseball, so your throw will remain true. And that'll be up the middle and through for a single for the 3-hole hitter, Braden Cox. That's his second hit of the day, second single, singled back in the first inning. Just like that, Eureka has first and second with one out here, looking to extend their lead. Now it's the 4-hitter, Carter Hostler, having doubled back in the first inning, knocking in a run. First pitch will be in for a ball. On the season, the catcher is batting .402 with 3 home runs. It's the first and only hitter on the team batting over .400 coming into the day. And the 1-0 pitch to Hostler will be fouled away, 1-1. Good recipe for winning for Eureka. Getting out and extending this lead. And you don't, if you're Eureka, you do not want to stay content with just a 2-0 lead. So Corlock's bats can get hot at any moment, get right back in the game. So the Red Devils should really look to seize this opportunity. Runners on with your best hitter in the lineup up. And the pitch will be lined over to second base. Oh, off the glove of A.J. Smith. That probably would have been a double play ball, as Caleb Wilson was running towards third. He did not freeze on the line drive, but a little bit of an odd spin. A.J. Smith was not able to hold on to it. We'll see if that goes in as an error or a single. But regardless, the Red Devils have the bases loaded, with the 5-hole hitter, Jimmy Peterson, up. On the day, Jimmy Peterson also has a single back in the first inning. Getting the start in left field today. The pitch from Hake will be grounded on the third. Swords to second. To first. No throw will be made. Oh, wow. The runner, Austin Davis, over at third base, Thought that was the end of the inning. He started jogging back towards the dugout, but alertly the Eureka third base coach pointed back at third base to let him know that there's only 2 outs. Double play was not turned. And Jimmy Peterson will be able to score a run with that fielder's choice there. Looked like Swords was going to come in and possibly go to the plate, but he decided to take the long hop. Didn't think he was going to get the short hop, and had a little trouble with the exchange and just not quick enough to allow for a double play to be turned. Now the right fielder Dylan Hill striking out back in the first inning. Make his second plate appearance of the day. Curveball in and good for a strike. Eureka hitting up Cooper Hake a little bit early on. 6 hits and 2 2/3 innings. Getting the start here on Senior Day, usually used as a reliever in short appearances, often late in games. On the season, Dylan Hill's batting .318 with 9 home runs. That's tied for Braden Cox for the team lead. Thrown over and into a rundown. And he will go to the plate. Thrown, tagged, out by Austin Gisa. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Good job there. Third base coach of Eureka in disbelief, hands on his head. Runner Braden Cox slams his helmet down. Not good times there for Eureka, but do extend their lead to 3-0, and the Gorlocks will be at bat after this. And the 6-year senior Aaron Hopp getting his second at-bat on the day. He will foul the first pitch off against Wingard to an 0-1 count. Having been used as a defensive replacement mostly this year, making a handful of starts, getting the start here on Senior Day. Hopp is also a former basketball player here at Webster. Shows what kind of an athlete he is. In the 0-1 pitch to Hopp. In for a strike, now a quick 0-2 count against Aaron Hopp. Aaron Hopp flew out to left field earlier in this game back in the first inning. The curveball will be fouled off by Hopp. Aaron Hopp coming into the day is batting .283 on the season. And we'll see the first ball of the set bat. And the 1-2 pitch will miss as well, ball 2. And that'll be ball, I believe it's ball 3. Hopp, no, they're going to call it ball 4. The scoreboard said 2-2. no one seemed to be sure. I thought it was only 3 balls. And they're going to wave hop back to the plate. It is only 3 balls. The scoreboard was correct. And the count will now be full 3-2. The pitch will be lined into the right center gap, and that is tailing another great diving play by a Eureka outfielder. That is Dylan Hill making a great play in the gap. As earlier when Caleb Wilson made a great play against the ball that was tailing away from him, the only reason that Dylan Hill had a chance to even make this one was that the ball was tailing back into him. The ball really started deep in the right center gap and kind of tailed over into right field. Adam Level will take the first pitch for strike 1. Usually the leadoff hitter for the Gorlocks, but today batting in the 2-hole. We'll see another pitch for a strike now on a quick 0-2 count. Other than the little hiccup Wingard had last inning, walking 2, hitting 1. He's been very efficient today, throwing plenty of strikes. And that's shown on the scoreboard as he's now into the 3rd inning, having let up 0 runs, 0 hits. The 0-2 pitch to Level will be fouled off once more. Good 2-strike approach by Level, seeing the fastball deep in the zone, allowing him to not be too early to any off-speed pitch that he would see. And there is the off-speed pitch, and that'll be fouled away into the seats down the right field line. Coming into the day, Adam Level's batting .317 and leading the Gorlocks in runs scored at 44. The pitch will be thrown behind his head and missed terribly, but that's only the first ball of the at-bat. It seems that when Wingard's missed today, he misses really bad. Already hitting Nate Martinez in the head, now coming close to hitting Adam Level there. The 1-2 pitch will miss inside as well. No. Oh, yep. It will hit him in the elbow. He will be awarded first base. Didn't look like he made an attempt to get out of the way. As we talked about that rule. The new rule is you have to make an attempt to get out of the way. You're not allowed to let it hit you even if you're in the batter's box. And that rule has been called very inconsistently this year. And Adam Level is awarded first base. Now the Gorlocks 3-hole hitter, Ben Swords, having appeared in the most games in Webster University history, as well as recording the most hits of any Gorlock ever. Hard to believe that this is his final regular season game as a Gorlock. Still have the conference playoffs and regionals and World Series ahead, but this will be the final regular season game he plays. That'll be grounded foul down the left field line. Swords has been a staple in this Gorlock lineup as in the last 5 years, being named an All-American as a sophomore. And Wingard will throw over Level, no problem getting back in safe. Level dancing off first base. The 1-1 pitch swung through by Swords. Now Wingard has the Gorlock 3-hitter into a 1-2 hole. Freshman Evan Avola on deck. See if Wingard comes right at Swords. The pitch, outside corner, lined into right field. That ball is carrying. It is gone. Home run, Ben Swords, opposite field. Really was just a line drive, some good wind blowing out there, and just takes the ball over the short right field wall. Ben Swords They'll cut this lead from 3-0 to 3-2. It really looked like a harmless line drive that could have possibly gone for a double. Obviously, wall's pretty short and shallow out there. Only 301 down the line. That one was hit more towards dead right field. Really wasn't a fly ball. It was really a line drive. In addition to the short dimensions out there with the wind blowing out there, that ball will sneak out. Now Evan Avola, in a 1-0 count, will see a pitch for a strike. 1-1 pitch will be fouled off. That's now Ben Sword's 6th home run of the season. Good for second most of any season he's had, recording 7 in his All-American campaign as a sophomore back in 2019. It's really come along a lot lately with the power, hitting 4 home runs since the Fontbonne series as Evan Avola goes down swinging. Since the Memphis series and against Transylvania back way early in the season, Swords hadn't hit a home run for a good portion of the season, probably about a 25-game span. But since Fontbonne, now to senior day, has 4 home runs in that span, and A.J. Smith will line a fly ball on the left field. That'll be handled for the 3rd out of the inning by the left fielder, Jimmy Peterson. But the Gurlocs will cut into the 3-0 Eureka lead, now 3-2 Eureka. And the right fielder, Dylan Hill, will be making his second at-bat of the day after striking out back in the first inning. We'll see pitch 1 for a ball. Cooper Haig still in for Webster University, now in the top of the 4th inning, having let up 6 hits and 3 runs, all earned. And we'll throw the first strike of the at-bat to Dylan Hill. Gurlocs bullpen still quiet, no one warming up yet. Be interesting to see if it will be the first one to go today after Kowalski threw 4+ innings yesterday. Cooper Haig will throw ball 2 now to Dylan Hill, now in a 2-1 count. And the 2-1 pitch, swung and a miss by Dylan Hill. Now going from a batter's count to 2-1 to a hitter's count 2-2, such a big pitch there. Haig will snap a curveball, will miss up and away. Pretty good there. Now in a full count versus Dylan Hill. And time will be called by the batter. And the 3-2 pitch will be fouled back, and we will do it again. And the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be the third strikeout of the day for Cooper Hake, the second against Dylan Hill. Both of those swinging and with the backwards K against Austin Davis back in the first inning. That'll bring up Lane Marlowe, the third baseman, who's 0 for 1 on the day, rounding out into a 4-3. There's the curveball of Cooper Hake, drops in for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch, curveball, again, flied into the gap in right center. Hop covering ground and will be off his glove. Thrown into second by Level. Marlowe will be in safe. We'll see what that's scored as. Aaron Hop covered really good ground there. Didn't know if he was going to get there, but actually got there no problem, but then just went off the outer webbing of his glove. That's something you see from Hop too often. Has only made 4 errors in his entire career as a Gorlock. Waiting on the scorer's decision. Looks like it'll go in as a hit. Go in as a double. That'll be flied into right field by Nick Relvish. Be played by Adam Level and cut off by Avola. Now, Eureka has the corners going. Having their lead cut down to 3-2. They're going to look to extend it again. Bottom of the order, 7 and 8 getting on base. Now the 9-hole hitter, the DH, David Hidden, and right back to the top. David Hidden flew out to center field in his first at-bat of the day. The pitch from Hake will be fouled off. 0-1 to Hidden. With 1 out here, Eureka could choose to call a first and third play to try to get the runner Lane Marlowe at third base to come in to score. Or they could just play more traditionally, hoping to have Hidden or the next batter driving a run. And they will show a bunt play. This is the second time that Eureka attempted a squeeze play and will be picked off at third base as Lane Marlowe, as Ben Swords will make the tag. Saw that back in the second inning. They did a suicide squeeze, not a squeeze play, a suicide play. It's when the runner's running down the line at third base before the batter bunts the ball. In that case, the 9-hole hitter, David Hidden, missed the bunt, and that caught Lane Marlowe up between home and third. Juice is able to throw it down to Swords and tag out Marlowe. Very interesting there. You don't usually see a suicide play unless you're in a more desperate situation. It's a very risky play. If the batter doesn't get any bat on the ball, then the runner is essentially has no chance to be safe. And on the play, Nick Relovich did advance in the second base, but definitely not what Eureka is hoping for. And Cooper Hake will miss low. Now a 3-1 count to David Hidden. Really an interesting call there, because all you really have to do is put the ball in play. Infield playing back, as long as it's not a double play ball. The runner Lane Marlowe would have scored. Cooper Hake will hit the inside corner. Now in a full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Batter David Hidden. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cooper Hake with his 4th strikeout of the day. Really settling in here. The 4th inning after letting up 2 early runs in the first and another one in the third. Lead remains 3-2 Eureka over the Gorlocks. Now the catcher, Nate Martinez, in his second at bat of the day, will foul the first pitch off for strike one. Technically his first at bat of the day, having only a plate appearance back in the first when he got hit by a pitch. It's now an 0-1 count versus the pitcher Trevor Wingard. Wingard will miss low. Now a 1-1 count to Nate Martinez. Martinez has really come along since the Florida trip. Earlier in the season, he's really established his role as the starting catcher for Webster University. And he will hold up there, now in a 2-1 count. Today, though, Martinez is DHing as Jesus making the start on senior day. Martinez batting .357 on the season. And will be line foul down into the Gorloks bullpen, now a 2-2 count. Along with that .357 batting average for Martinez, he has 2 home runs, 20 RBIs, 15 runs scored. As well as he's on base with a .479 on base percentage. That's good for second on the team of qualified hitters. Technically Martinez isn't qualified, but we'll call him qualified as he has 56 at-bats on the season. He'll be lined into left field for a single. Another hit for Martinez, in a 3-2 count there.
Now batting left fielder number 4, R.J. LaRocco.
And now R.J. LaRocco will be up. Walk back in the second inning. This is the part of that lineup that was hit by pitch, walked, and walked 3 times in a row, but was stranded by Bo Sleemaker back in the second inning. And the 0-0 pitch from Wingard will be lined into right center field, hit well, and will be down and off the glove of the right fielder Dylan Hill, and that'll roll to the wall. R.J. LaRocco will slide into second base safe with a double. Martinez held up at third, now second and third with no outs for the Gorloks. Austin Gisa will come to bat for his second plate appearance of the day, walking as well back in the second inning. He's still perfect on the season in two of his at-bats. 2 doubles, 4 RBIs in a game versus Principia back in April. Big opportunity for the Gorloks to possibly take the lead here. The pitch will be off his elbow. 2 plate appearances, 0 at-bats with a walk and hit by pitch for Austin Gisa.
Now batting shortstop number 7, Bo Sleemaker.
R.J. LaRocco with that double has really used that right center gap well these past couple games. Had an identical double to that yesterday that went off the right center field wall. It's a guy who has a ton of power to the pull side, but has really shown his power to all fields. That home run that he had against WashU, really a monstrous home run. And that huge field that was 400 feet in center field and was well out. And then with the 2 doubles here, and that'll be a single for Bo Sleemaker into left field. Little flare at the end of the bat, and that'll be good for an RBI single. And tie the game for the graduating senior.
Now batting center fielder number 00, Aaron Hop.
Now, 3-3 game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up to the plate is Aaron Hop, having flown out to left field and right field today. He's 0 for 2. Now the Webster has an opportunity to extend or take the lead and extend it. The base is loaded and no one out. Top of the order. Hop will see the first pitch down for ball 1. And that'll be fouled off by Hop. Now 1-1 count. The 6-year senior. Wind still carrying out to right field. Now more towards the foul pole than the scoreboard. And blowing across the field. It has become overcast here at GCS. 1-1 pitch will fall in for a strike. 1-2 pitch will be grounded on to third. Be bobbled. No play will be able to be made. That'll be an RBI for Aaron Hopp on the E5 by Lane Marlowe.
Now batting right fielder number 2, Adam Lovell.
Looked to go to the plate first. Could not handle the ball. Looking to make the play before he had it. Picked it up. Realized he couldn't go to the plate. Then looked to first. Threw to first. The speed of Hopp is just too fast. Marlowe did not have an opportunity there. Webster's able to take a 4-3 lead. Now the batter, Adam Lovell, who's been a staple in the Gorlock lineup over his career. It's now 5th season. Will take the first pitch low for ball 1. Eureka really had their opportunities to extend this lead. Squandered those opportunities, especially with 2 botched suicide squeeze attempts. That the same result happened to. Both times Ostjisa picking off the runner to Ben Swords at third base. Opportunities like that are definitely what cost games. Now down 4-3. Bottom of the 4th. That'll be flied on to the right side. Backpedaling is the first baseman, Cox, and he will drop the ball. Wow. That error will give Adam Lovell another opportunity. Definitely not what you want to see if you're Eureka. Just, it's going to be hard to win games with that many costly mistakes. 2 errors now in this inning, one by the third baseman, Lane Marlowe, and now by the first baseman, Braden Cox, as well as some bad base running earlier. It's not going to get the job done, and that'll be fouled off by Adam Lovell now in a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch, flied on, shallow left field. Shortstop Relevish make the play in the infield dirt. That'll go for the first out of the inning. Now already back up, just seemed like he just was batting. Third baseman Ben Swords. Having homered in his last at-bat to right field, a 2-run home run. Good for 2 of the 4 Webster runs. Also flew out to center back in the first inning. Gonna bat now with the bases loaded, 1 out. Slow off-speed pitch called for a strike. Strike 1 to Ben Swords. Nowhere for Trevor Wingard to pitch around Swords here. He's gonna have to throw to him. Pitch Swords will be high for ball 1 of the at-bat. Huge left center field gap. Now, center fielder will take a few steps back into it. Swords will take another off-speed pitch for strike 2. Now it's 2 off-speed pitches out of the 3 that he's taken for a strike. 3 off-speed pitches by the pitcher Trevor Wingard. Not wanting to give Swords a fastball. Now Swords in a 1-2 hole. And the 1-2 pitch. Another off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. From Ben Swords.
Now batting first baseman number 12, Evan Evola.
Now, Evan Evola, cleanup hitter here for Webster, making his first start in the field this year after starting the rest of the games as the designated hitter for the Gorlocks. See what the strategy is to Avola. Is it more off-speed pitches as it was to Swords? Avola will take a fastball inside for ball 1. Big opportunity for the Gorloks to extend the lead with the bases loaded. Having already scored 2 runs in this inning. The 1-0 pitch to Avola. He's backing out. Oh, that'll be a balk. And that'll score a run. Austin Gisa will come around. Umpire called the play dead. That's why Avola backed out. Now the Gorloks are up 5-3. Still a big RBI opportunity for Avola with second and third. Runners on those 2 bases. 2 outs and a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch be flied onto the right side and foul into the grill house down the line. Just a little bit out in front of it is Evan Avola. Coming into the day was batting .449, but is 0 for 2 with a line out to center field and a strikeout swinging last inning. The 1-1 pitch will be popped straight up and will be out of play to the seats right behind home plate. Looked awfully close to hitting a fan there. Now in a 1-2 hole is Evan Avola. And the 1-2 pitch will be taken outside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Avola the batter. The pitch taken outside. Once more a ball. Now working into a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Runners won't be going, however, as first base is not occupied. And the pitch to Avola. Swung on, ground ball up the middle for a base hit. In the score will be Sleemaker, and Hop will make the turn and be safe at the plate. Avola slides back into first base safe. That's a 2-run single for Evan Avola, and the Gorloks take a 7-3 lead. And that is the 5th run of the inning for Webster University. Eureka squandering some opportunities to extend their lead. Earlier in this game, you knew the Gorloks bats were about to come along, and opportunities like that is why they find themselves now, just like that, in a 7-3 hole after entering the inning leading 3-2. That brings up A.J. Smith, the second baseman. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out to second, a fly out to left, and we'll take the first pitch in for a ball. The 1-0 pitch to Smith. Ball once more, now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Quickly to 3-0, the batter, A.J. Smith. After letting up 5 runs in this inning, Gibbons having some control issues again. Green light with a 3-0 count. A.J. Smith will line a ball in the right field for his first hit of the day. Now it's first and second for the DH, Nate Martinez, and that'll be a mound visit from the Eureka's head coach, and he will signal to the bullpen. That'll be it for Trevor Wingard. Lasting 3 2/3. Giving up 7 runs. Not sure how many will be earned as he had a couple errors mixed in there. But he let up 6 hits in those 3 2/3 innings. Not what you want as a pitcher. We will be back to you after this. And coming into pitch for Eureka is Sheldon Gibbons. This is Gibbons' 12th appearance, having thrown 27 innings, the 5.6 ERA, which is still under the team average for Eureka at 5.94. A back throw down to first. Smith will slide back in safe. We do have an update on Trevor Wingard. Only 3 of the runs will count as earned. Still not ideal in 3 2/3. That's close to 9 ERA, but he would not be charged with all 7, which would have been detrimental towards his ERA. Batter Martinez will foul the 1-0 pitch down the third baseline. Correction, that was an 0-1 pitch that he fouled off, so he's now in an 0-2 count. Quick 0-2 count for Gibbons. The pitch will miss low for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch to Martinez. Be down in the dirt and bounce away. He doesn't see it. Avola will make the turn to home. Pitcher and catcher will both go after it, and Avola will slide in safe easily. Look what happened there is Gibbons spiked that breaking ball down in front of home plate, bounced off the catcher Hostler, bounced way up into the safety netting, almost bouncing out of play, but stayed in and went to the very top of the safety netting. Catcher couldn't locate it, then the catcher and pitcher Hostler and Gibbons both ran after it, abandoning home plate. Even if only one of them went after it, Avola still would have scored easily. The pitch to Martinez fouled off. Given that Evan Avola scored from second base, AJ Smith easily could have gone from first to third, but was only able to make it to second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second is AJ Smith. The batter, Nate Martinez. The pitch will miss away. Now in a 3-2 count, 3 balls and 2 strikes is Nate Martinez on base both of his opportunities today with a hit by pitch and a single. 3-2 pitch will be fouled off. He's long at bat here for Martinez against the new pitcher Gibbons, giving the entire bench an opportunity to see what he has to throw. Full count to Martinez, and he would be rung up for strike 3 on the outside corner. Close pitch, probably too close to take, and now Webster, however, in a 6-run 4th inning, will take an 8-3 lead, and we will be back to you after this. And back to you from GCS Ballpark after an explosive 6-run inning for the Gorlocks. They are able to take an 8-3 lead after trailing early on. Batter Caleb Wilson at the plate for Eureka. Now in a quick 0-2 hole versus Cooper Hake, who remains in the game. He's pitched well since allowing 2 runs in the first inning, and will get another strikeout. His 5th strikeout on the day, his 2nd looking. He's really settled down as he's gone later into this game. Still no activity down in the bullpen. It looks like this is Cooper Hake's game to ride out as long as he can. Will throw the first pitch as a ball to the second baseman, Austin Davis, who's 0 for 2 today, with a strikeout looking at a fielder's choice. And we are going to have a little visit here between Eureka head coach and home plate umpire. Talk some things over. Not sure what it's going to be about. And both parties will return to their respective areas in the dugout and behind the plate. Austin Davis, junior infielder. Eureka will take the second pitch for a ball. 84 at-bats on the season's batting .321. And will fly that ball foul down the right field line into the seats now. 2-1 count to Davis. Two-one pitch from Hake. Will miss again now. A 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch, fouled back. And the batter's awarded first base, probably a catcher's interference. I would assume. I didn't see it for myself. Usually when we have a catcher's interference, it'll be a weakly hit ball to the right side just because the glove slows down the bat, but that was a pretty well hit foul ball straight back. Didn't see any contact, but that would be the only logical reason that Austin Davis is awarded second base or first base. Now the three-hitter, first baseman Braden Cox is up to bat for Eureka. He will take a pitch inside, close to hitting him. Now 1-0 count to Braden Cox. That'll be on the inside corner in first strike, but pretty far inside. But will be called. Now a 1-1 count, 1 out. First baseman Braden Cox. The pitch will miss out for ball 2. One pitch to Cox will be lined into the right center gap, and that'll one hop to right fielder Adam Level. The turn will be made by Davis, and he is safe into third base. Questionable call there. Not sure if he was safe or out. Soares clearly doesn't agree with the call. But now it is first and third for Eureka, looking to get back into this game. A 4-hole catcher, Carter Hosser, is up to the plate. Hostler, excuse me. Oh, pitch will miss low for ball 1. Pitch, swing and a miss from Hostler. Now in a 1-1 count. It's a curveball swung on into left center gap. Play will be made by Hop. Throw in will be cut off by Slaymaker. That'll go as a sac fly and an RBI for Carter Hostler. Cut this Gorlock's lead from 5-4, now 8-4 with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Batter Jimmy Peterson playing left field. Single and a fielder's choice on the day. Take the first pitch for ball 1. One 0 pitch misses out once more. Now a 2-0 count. Jimmy Peterson. Pitch misses inside. Now 3-0 count. Quick 3 balls to Jimmy Peterson. See if Haight can find the zone. The pitch. In for a strike. Now 3-1 count. It's Jimmy Peterson. One pitch will be lined into right field, but Level will be there and have to jump up and to make the play. Looked like he overran it coming in a little too far. Was still able to make the catch. That'll be the third out of the inning. Eureka will be able to add one on now. Still an 8-4 lead for Webster University. And back from GCS Ballpark. Bottom of the 5th inning here. RJ LaRocco to the plate will take the first pitch low for ball 1. RJ LaRocco had the big double back in the 4th inning. Last inning, actually. We'll take the second pitch here for ball 2. He's been on base both times, also walking in the 2nd inning. Always swinging a hot bat. And we'll take the first pitch in. Breaking ball drops in the zone. Now a 2-1 count to RJ LaRocco. Throw another breaking ball. Looked like a pretty identical pitch, but that one misses. Now a 3-1 count to the left fielder, RJ LaRocco. That'll be thrown at his head. Ducks out of the way and will take his walk. Second of the day. It's been thrown at in the head twice now. Both at bats ending in a walk. Now the catcher, Austin Gisa, who is still 2 for 2 on the season. Still perfect. After walking and being hit in his only 2 plate appearances today. Those 2 hits came against Principia back in April. Thrown over. That'll bounce away from the first baseman, Cox, and RJ LaRocco's on the second. And he'll be held up there. And notably, we have actually a coaching change at third base. Third base coach Adrian Santiago will go out there momentarily, at least. He's walking over the dugout. Not sure where Coach Kirch is. And there's Coach Kirch. He will return to third base. Coach Santiago is just out there for a moment, it looks like. Now we have a pinch runner at second base. Levi Hall enters the game. Hope everything's okay with RJ LaRocco's hamstring. He comes out of the game. Looked like he possibly would have been able to go from first to third, but you don't want him to accidentally re-injure that hamstring, which has nagged him all year since the first game against Piedmont down in Memphis. First pitch to Gisa will be taken low for a ball. Levi Hall in the season has made 6 appearances, actually got a start in his 2nd game of the season. Has not started since. Pitch will get away from the catcher Hostler. Levi Hall is able to advance in the third base. Wild pitch. The ball misses, as you saw, for ball 2. To account to Austin Gisa with Levi Hall in third, an RBI opportunity, and he will fly that ball in the center field. That should get the job done. Throw will come in and be cut off. Levi Hall will score his 4th run of the season. Austin Gisa will knock in his 5th. Gisa is still perfect on the season, batting 1,000. 2 hits. He's walked once today, hit by pitch once today, and now a sac fly here in the 5th inning. Gorlock's getting their run back that Eureka scored last inning in the top of the 5th inning. Extend to a 9-4 lead, the second 5-run lead of the day. Slaymaker will bunt down the third base line, and that will roll foul. Pretty good looking bunt there. Unfortunately goes foul for the shortstop, Bo Slaymaker. Had a big RBI single earlier in this game. Looking for his 2nd hit of the day. The pitch. Pop to the right side. First baseman and the catcher will meet together, and Cox, the first baseman, will make the play. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. 6-year senior Aaron Hopp now steps in the box. Pitch to Hopp. Will miss outside. Correction is in for a strike on the outside corner. Now an 0-1 count. Pitch will once more hit the outside corner. Now in a quick 0-2 count. 6-year senior Aaron Hopp. The 0-2 pitch. This is high. Now in a 1-2 count is the 6-year senior Aaron Hopp. Will pop that ball up to the right side into right field. Right fielder Dylan Hill will make the grab. However, Webster will get their run back, and they extend the lead to 9-4. And back to you on the Gorlock Sports Network. Levi Hall, who pinch ran for RJ LaRocco, is now in left field. And Michael Ellis will be a defensive replacement at first base for Evan Avola. Now, the 0-1 pitch is fouled away by the left fielder, actually the right fielder, Dylan Hill. And the pitch is in for a ball, and we also have a new pitcher this inning, Cooper Hake. Will finish his day after 5 innings, allowing 4 runs, and the 6-year senior Bobby Strand from Frisco, Texas is now in and will miss again for a ball, now a 3-1 count. In 8 appearances on the season, Bobby Strand has a 4.5 ERA, and that is also through 8 innings. .316 batting average against, to go along with 3 walks and 10 strikeouts, and will walk the first batter he sees this inning. And the third baseman, Lane Marlowe, is next to bat. Sees the first pitch for a ball. Now 1-0 count to the third baseman, Lane Marlowe. And he will foul that pitch away. Now 1-1 count. And a swing and a miss. Pretty half-hearted swing there. Expecting fastball, saw curveball. It makes for an ugly-looking swing there. Marlowe now in a 1-2 count against Bobby Strand. The pitch fouled off by Marlowe. Good adjustment staying on that curveball. One-two pitch will miss inside. Now 2-2 to Marlowe. Pitch fouled off. And the 2-2 pitch to Marlowe. Down the line, fouled once more. Nice long at bat for the third baseman, now allowing Eureka, his teammates, to get a good look at Bobby Strand. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Bobby Strand, sitting down third baseman Lane Marlowe. Nice looking pitch there, and now shortstop Nick Relovich comes to bat, having grounded out to shortstop and singling. Good for 1 for 2 in this game. Strand will snap another curveball, dropping in on the outside corner. Strike 1 to Relovich. Oh, 1 pitch, snaps a curveball once more, identical pitch. Relovich does not pull the trigger, does not want to swing at that pitch. Now off to a quick 0-2 count, seeing 2 curveballs. See if we see that pitch once more. He'll come in with the heater, foul it off his shin. Relovich, clearly in some pain, lying on the ground. See if he can walk that off. Having trouble standing is the shortstop Relovich. Their base coach going to come down to check on him. Hopefully he's feeling okay. Interesting, not as many batters as you'd expect with a shin guard. Bruce shin can be really painful. Trainers are going to come out to check on him, make sure everything's all right. And we'll be back to you after this. And a nice little applaud for Nick Relovich. He appears to be alright and will resume his at-bat on an 0-2 count and will swing and a miss. Back-to-back swinging strikeouts for Bobby Strant on that curveball. Eureka hitters already having trouble hitting that. Now the 9-hole hitter, David Hidden, 0 for 2 with a fly out to center field and a strikeout swinging comes to bat. He'll take the first pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. After allowing the leadoff walk to Dylan Hill. Bobby Strant's really settled in with back-to-back Ks and now getting ahead to Hidden. 0-1 pitch. There's that curveball again, trying to hit that outside corner, but will just miss that one. That'll be the first ball of the at-bat to Hidden. And the 1-1 pitch, fastball, misses low. Going from 0-1 to 2-1 is Bobby Strant against David Hidden. One pitch, slider, swung through. Really nice, or curveball, really nice looking curveball there from Bobby Strant. Check swing. Hayden holds, according to the base umpire, as it was checked from the home plate umpire. Now in a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, Dylan Hill. Batter, David Hidden. Hill will be running on the pitch. Throw over from Strant. See if he can get Hill leaning, knowing he's going to steal. Full count from Strant. We'll miss outside. Walking, David Hidden. Now coming to bat is center fielder, leadoff hitter Caleb Wilson. Bobby Strand will snap another curveball in for a strike. Strike one of the at bat. Throw over on the pickoff attempt, back in safe. Still in Hill at second base. Strand snaps another curveball in. Do a quick 0-2 start to Caleb Wilson. Pitch misses in. Now a 1-2 count to Wilson. Misses once more. 2 balls. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bobby Strand looking to get out of the inning. Striking out 2, walking 2 as well. Curveball misses out. Another 3-2 count for Bobby Strand. Saw the last 3-2 count, 2 outs. Bobby Strand throw over. We'll see if he throws over again or comes at Wilson here. You know the runners will be running 3-2, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No, that is fouled off. Wilson got a piece of that one. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strand will look over to second. Strand sets. He deals. Doesn't have a lot of feel on that curveball. Another 3-2 walk for Bobby Strand. They're looking pretty good with 2 strikeouts after the leadoff walk to Dylan Hill. He's now thrown back-to-back walks. Not a single ball put in play this inning. That is 5 long at-bats from Bobby Strand. 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Inning feels like a really long one as well. Strand will drop in a curveball for strike 1. Batter is second baseman Austin Davis. So 0 for 2, strikeout and fielder's choice, but did reach base with a catcher's interference. Strand will now miss for ball 1. It seems that every at bat this inning, it's been a strike, a ball, strike, a ball for Bobby Strand. Multiple 3-2 counts. Just really long at bats. The pitch count's got to be upwards of 20, close to 30 by now. Pitch will be flied onto center. The first ball in play. Hop had a little bit of a rough read on it, but will recover coming in to make the grab through with the bases loaded there. Not a single run will score. The lead remains 9-4 Gorlocks. back to you at GCS Ballpark. That last flyout will actually not count as a flyout. It was determined that catcher's interference was called. That's now the second time catcher's interference occurred against the catcher Austin Gisa. And both times, Austin Davis, the second baseman, is the one who reached base on catcher's interference. Now, it's interesting when you have the same batter reaching twice, because you know that means he has a long swing. You have to wonder if he's possibly trying to get on base by the catcher's interference. Jacoby Ellsbury, back in the day when he was with the Yankees, was notoriously led the league in catcher's interferences year in, year out. And that's how Davis will get on base twice today. Something the catcher should, or the umpire should watch out for if you have a batter purposely swinging backwards into that catcher's glove. Now, a 3-hole hitter, Braden Cox. He was 3 singles today, 3 for 3. He's in a 2-2 count against Bobby Strand. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch misses outside. Another 3-2 count for Bobby Strand. That is definitely the third one, possibly the fourth 3-2 count this inning. That's good for at least 20 pitches on those at bats, plus the other ones. One inning, he's around 30 pitches. That'll be grounded, fouled in the left field line. Especially 3-2 counts with foul balls on top of them. Ridiculously long at bats. Feels like this inning's lasted 45 minutes. Yeah, only 1 run scored and it isn't even earned. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch flied into deep left center field. Hop going back and will make the play. Eureka, however, will make a dent back into this lead, scoring 1 run. Now 9-5 Gorlocks. And back to you here at GCS. Gorlocks still leading 9-5. Adam Level leading off here for Webster. He'll take the first pitch for a strike, as he often does. And we'll take that one for a ball. Now a 1-1 count to Adam Level, the right fielder. And that one will be chopped over to the right side. Take a few hops. Level busting it down the line, will trip on the bag. He called out. Had a few words to say to the umpire there. Not sure what he was complaining about. Possibly something to do with the first baseman's positioning on the bag. And that'll be one quick out for Eureka. The 3-hole hitter, third baseman Ben Swords with a home run already today steps into the box for Webster University. We'll see that curveball miss high for ball 1. Another curveball high and in. Quick 2-0 pitch, 2-0 count. Third baseman Ben Swords. 2-0 pitch. We'll finally get some feel on that breaking pitch. Drop it in for a strike. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball from Gibbons. Going from 2-0 to 2-2. A called strike and then the swing and a miss. The pitch spins out of the zone, now a 3-2 count. Ton of 3-2 counts today for either team. Really long at bats. The pitch will be flied to center field. A few steps out and then a few steps back in is Caleb Wilson, who will make the play. Now 2 outs. 2 quick outs for Eureka in the top of the 7th inning. And defensive replacement, Michael Ellis will make his first at-bat for Webster University. Come up to the plate for the first time. Take the first pitch for strike 1. That'll hit him. His first at bat of the day, Michael Ellis will reach base. Getting hit in the elbow. And now, second baseman A.J. Smith is up to bat. 7th-year senior, longest tenured Gorlock, active and in history for Webster University. Will take the first pitch inside for ball 1. Michael Ellis bouncing around a little bit at first base, and he will slide back in safe to first base. The pitch to Smith will hit the inside corner for strike 1. Now a 1-1 count to the second baseman. That'll miss outside. Now a 2-1 count to A.J. Smith. Will be grounded back to the pitcher. There's 2 outs. Not sure why he's throwing to second base there. Could have just gone to first for the easy one. That was quite a difficult play there. But Getz will get out of the inning. Score remains 9-5 Gorlocks. Remaining in the game here for Webster University in the top of the 7th inning is sixth-year senior Bobby Strand, who will look to be a little bit more efficient this inning after walking 3 last inning. After called strike 1, we'll miss for ball 1. That'll be fouled back. Now 1-2 count. The batter, Carter Host. 1 for 2 on the day, and will swing and a miss, strike 3. This ball will be tossed around. Another strikeout for Bobby Strand. No. Jimmy Peterson steps up to the plate for Eureka. Strand misses low. Ball 1. Like to see the strike percentage from Strand increase a little bit. Fill a lot of these counts up. We'll find the outside corner there for strike 1. And that pitch will miss far inside, almost hitting Jimmy Peterson. Now a 2-1 count. A swing and a miss from Peterson. Going from 2-1 to 2-2. That big 2-1 pitch really decides the outcome of at-bats. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch will be lined to right field. Coming in on it is Level, making a nice play for the 2nd out of the inning. And the right fielder, Dylan Hill, hasn't put a ball in play yet today, with a strikeout, and walk. First pitch is in for a strike. And that will be fouled away. Quick 0-2 count to Lane Marlowe, as he will try to avoid a sombrero on the day. The 0-2 pitch from Strand misses far inside. Now a 1-2 count to Lane Marlowe. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bobby Strand serves Lane Marlowe his 3rd strikeout of the day. That'll go down as a sombrero for him. Definitely not a day a hitter looks to have. Score remains 9-5 Webster University through 7.5. And the batter, Dylan Coleman, getting a pinch hit opportunity for Nate Martinez in the DH spot. Batting .400 on the season, 2 for 5 to go along with a walk and an RBI. We'll take a pitch for a strike, then take one for a ball. Now a 1-1 count. And we'll take that curveball high. Now a 2-1 count to Dylan Coleman. That'll be fouled back. Now Gibbons has Coleman in a 2-strike count. That'll be lined up the middle, past the diving Nick Relovich into the left center gap. And a leadoff single for Dylan Coleman. Now, the all-powerful Levi Hall with his first at bat of the game. The pinch hitter was the pinch runner in for RJ LaRocco. 7-hole, playing left field. We'll take the first pitch high for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch will hit him in the leg. Levi Hall not too pleased by that, but will take his base now. The Gorlocks have a quick first and second. No outs. Catcher Austin Gisa back up to bat for Webster. The 0-0 pitch to Gisa, in for strike 1. Gisa on the season still batting a perfect 1,000 with a walk, hit by pitch, and sacrifice in this game. As Gibbons will look over to second base. 0-1 pitch will be hit in the hand. That's gotta hurt. No protection there. But his batting average will remain a perfect 1,000 as he reaches first base via the hit by pitch. Second of the day, he now had 4 plate appearances and 0 at-bats, 2 hit by pitches, a walk, and sacrifice fly. And shortstop Bo Slaymaker comes to bat for Webster. The bases loaded. We could really have an opportunity to put this game away here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Infield mostly playing in. You have the second baseman and shortstop kind of playing in a hybrid spot between the infield grass and the beginning of the outfield grass, with the corners playing up in the baseline, giving all 4 infielders the opportunity to go to the plate, but gives the middle guys a little more room to range. Now a swing and a miss from Bo Slaymaker, now on a quick 0-2 count. See if he can put the ball in play and try to drive in 1 or more runs here. And the 0-2 pitch will miss outside for the first ball of the at-bat to Bo Slaymaker. We've seen some control issues here today for the Eureka pitchers. A lot of hit by pitches and walks. Really, this game, Eureka's actually out-hit Webster 9-7. Both teams have made 3 errors. But timely hitting along with control issues for Eureka has led to this 9-5 Gorlocks lead, powered by that 6th run 4th inning. Now Bo Slaymaker up in a 2-2 count. The pitch will be fouled back by Slaymaker. Slaymaker, the 9-hole, will be followed by the top of the lineup here. Really in a 9-5 game, the Gorloks have the opportunity to put an end to this one. They can take advantage of the bases loaded, no out situation that they are in. And the 2-2 pitch to Slaymaker once more is a ball. Now, a full count, a walk will credit an RBI to Slaymaker, as would a hit by pitch. Ball put in play is a good opportunity to score at least one. Shortstop's deep enough where he probably won't have an opportunity to throw out the runner at third. That'll be a curveball line to right field. Coleman didn't initially tag. It was probably too shallow to get him in regardless. So that ball put in play doesn't score anyone. Now, with one out, Aaron Hopp comes to bat again for the Gorloks. Now the middle infield can play back, playing for a double play ball. Third baseman is a few steps behind the base path. Most likely will play for the double play ball too, but the first baseman, Cox, is up in the baseline. Probably see him go to the plate with a pitch, or with a ball. As Hopp takes the first pitch. Looked like it was pretty straight down the middle. For strike one. Now in a 0-1 count, the pitch to Aaron Hopp will be fouled out of play in a quick 0-2 count. Center fielder Aaron Hopp. And the 0-2 delivery misses down and out for the first ball of the at-bat. We've already had a handful of replacements here for Webster, but it doesn't appear that any of the starting 7 Gorloks in the lineup who are seniors on senior day will come out. And that'll be a big swing and a miss, strike 3 for Eureka. Big strikeout for Gibbons against Aaron Hopp. Now, a 9-5 game, still manageable to come back from that, but the bases were loaded with no outs. 2 outs are recorded without any of the runs scoring. Gibbons has an opportunity to strand all 3 runners on base to give Eureka an opportunity to come back into this one. As Adam Level, the 2-hole hitter, will take the first pitch for strike 1. And a curveball from Gibbons misses high. Now a 1-1 count. On the day, Adam Level, the usual Gorloks leadoff hitters, 0 for 3 today. And we'll take that pitch for the second ball of the at-bat. See if Adam Level can drive in any of these 3 Gorlok base runners on base. Dylan Coleman on third, Levi Hall on second, and Austin Gisa on first. And the 2-1 pitch to Level will be taken down and out. Now a 3-1 count to Level, 1 pitch away from recording an RBI via walk. The pitch, grounded down the first base line, diving play by Cox, stumbles on the way to first, and will beat Adam Level to the bag. And that is now 3 stranded runners on base in this inning from the pitcher Gibbons for another scoreless frame, as the Gorloks still lead Eureka 9-5. And back to you here at GCS Ballpark in the top of the 8th inning now. Bobby Strand, senior on senior day, remains in the game. We are having some activity down in the bullpen. Appears to be Sebas Barea warming up. The batter, Lane Marlowe, 1 for 3 on the day. Off to a quick 2-0 start. Excuse me, that was a 3-0 start. The scoreboard was incorrect. And 4 straight balls for leadoff walk for Bobby Strand. Something that he's definitely gonna want to do a better job of, throwing more strikes, loading up a ton of counts, and walking for batters already. Coach Courage will make a mound visit, keep him in the game, possibly giving some opportunity for Gorlock's pitchers to warm up. Little double barrel action down there. Sebas Barea on one mound and Carter Hunt, the freshman, on the other mound. Both freshmen, actually. Carter Hunt stay in the rotation to start would have probably been today, but Coach Courage opting to go with the senior Cooper Hake, followed by the senior Bobby Strand on senior day to pitch today for the Gorlocks. Strand will miss again. It's now 5 straight balls for Bobby Strand. And the 1-0 delivery misses again, now 6 straight from Strand. That pitch missed low. Interesting, we have, as Strand throws another ball, now 3-0, 7 straight balls, and interesting is we have no one protecting the Gorlock's catchers down in the bullpen who are warming up the pitchers when any balls to hit them. I'd always be pretty concerned if I were the catcher warming them up. I wouldn't want to be in that situation for sure. Interesting, they don't have a net or anything for them down there. 3-0 pitch. Miss low as he walks his second batter in a row on 8 straight balls, and Coach Kirch will make another visit out to the mound and signal to the bullpen. He signals for Sebas Barea. And the day for Bobby Strand will be done. We will be back to you after this. And into pitch for Webster University is the righty freshman Seabass Barea. And in limited appearances, in 5 appearances, all out of the bullpen, has a 9.64 ERA. As first pitch he throws is bunted back to him. He will throw over to first base as David Hidden will have a successful sacrifice bunt opportunity. Interesting to bunt. Now you're down 4 runs. You went from 6 outs to 5 outs. Probably in a 4-run game, that's not the first choice I would make. Sacrificing one of your outs, hell, needing to score 4 runs with only 5 outs to do so. But Eureka does decide to do so, advancing their runners to second and third. The leadoff hitter, Caleb Wilson, at the plate. Pitch from Barea will be in for a strike now. 0-2 count. To the leadoff hitter, Caleb Wilson. And the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Seabass Barea. Now the 2-hole hitter, Austin Davis, comes up to the plate with 2 outs for Eureka as he will try to drive in a couple runners who are on base. And the 0-0 pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes, runners on second and third, 2 outs. The pitch. Ball high. And the 1-2 pitch. Curveball fouled away. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. The pitch fouled away again. Some very lengthy at-bats from both teams today. A lot of foul balls, a lot of balls filling up the counts to 2 and 3 balls. Teams had a ton of balls put in play in comparison to other games. And the 1-2 pitch from Barea, strike 3 on the outside corner, got Davis to swing. That'll be 2 strikeouts in this relief appearance for Barea, and score remains 9-5 Gorlocks. And batting in the 3 hole now for Ben Swords is the senior Mitch Daniels. Not his senior day, though. However, he has plenty of eligibility to still use at Webster. Same eligibility as any freshman here, actually. He has up to 7 years after getting the injury redshirt his freshman year and 2 COVID years as a sophomore and junior. The 0-0 pitch will hit him in the shoulder. Another one of these Gorlock hitters who constantly finds ways on base by using the hit by pitch. And the first baseman getting his second at bat of the day is Michael Ellis. One for 3 on the season, 2 RBIs. Will take the first pitch he sees for strike 1. Sweeping curveball will find the zone. Now an 0-2 count to Michael Ellis. The pitch will be fouled away down the right field line. Good plate coverage there from Mike. And the 0-2 pitch will be applied towards the right side. Right fielder Dylan Hill will make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 22, A.J. Smith.
And A.J. Smith, the 7th-year second baseman, will come to the at-bat, or come to the plate once more. 1 for 4 on the day. Throw over. Daniels back safely. And that'll be lined up the middle for a base hit for A.J. Smith. Daniels will hold at second base. Now Dylan Coleman Jr. take his second at bat of the game. Batting .400. Had that little semi walk-off versus Blackburn. It was walk-off via the 10-run rule on an RBI single a few weeks ago here at GCS. Coleman's 1 for 1 in his only at bat today. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Runners on first and second with 1 out for the Gorlocks here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That pitch will be grounded to second base. Possible double play opportunity to short. Back to first, and it will go in as a 4-6-3 double play. Eureka, down 9-5, will look to tie the game in their last opportunity. Back after this. back here at GCS in the top of the 9th inning. Webster has an opportunity to close this game out, up 9-5. Parker Wheel will come into pitch for Webster. Parker Wheel, more known by most of you as the starting first baseman here for the Gorlocks, is also a two-way, as that pitch will be fouled off to the right side by the three-hitter Braden Cox. Parker Wheel is also a pitcher, hasn't pitched in a ton of innings here. It's really hard to be in the game as a batter and first baseman and find times to warm up, but Webster will be finding him an inning here. On the year he's thrown 2 2/3 innings, allowing 2 earned runs, good for a 6.75 ERA. Striking out 2 as well. Here he has Cox into a 1-2 count. Gorlocks 3 outs away from another win, and that'll be fouled down. And the 1-2 pitch will be grounded into the hole and a base hit for Braden Cox. No. Now the four-hitter Carter Hostetter comes to the plate. The catcher, 1 for 3 on the day. So we'll look to extend, and that'll be through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for Eureka, as that one will squeeze through the 5-6 hole between short and third by the outstretched Bo Slaymaker. Now with 0 outs, that's 2 quick base runners for Eureka. And the tying run is now on deck. Jimmy Peterson is the batter now at bat for Eureka, and pinch runner will go in for Hostetter at first base. Peters, the left fielder, is 1 for 4 on the day. Gorlock's middle infield, pinch playing for a double play ball. First pitch from Wheel will miss slow. If Peters here can manage to get on for Eureka, that would put the tying run at the plate. And the 1-0 pitch from Wheel will be flied to deep left field. Having to take a step back is Levi Hall. He will recover and make the play for the first out of the inning. Exactly what Webster needed, a quick out there so Wheel can settle down and pick up the save here for the Gorlocks. Now the right fielder, Dylan Hill, who is 0 for 3 on the day, will come to bat. Still the same plan for Eureka, just try to get another runner on base and see where they can go from there. Down 4 runs here, definitely not out of reach, but down to 2 outs, it's going to be very difficult for them to get back into this. That'll be a check swing to Mitch Daniels at third, who will field on the run, throw, make a nice play there for the second out of the inning. Runners will advance to second and third, but the most important part is second out is made for the Gorlocks, as Jimmy Peters is denied his opportunity to reach base. And now the third baseman, Lane Marlowe, is at bat. Eureka is down to their final out. Marlowe is 1 for 3 on the day. Parker will get a called strike 1 on the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Bowed away to a quick 0-2 count. Celine Marlowe. The 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Down to their last strike. Lee Marlowe looking to do whatever he can to extend this game for as long as possible for Eureka. Looking to somehow tie it here or take the lead in the top of the 9th inning. Parker Wheeled on the mound, looking to record his first save as a Gorlock. The pitch. Called high for a ball. Competitive pitch there. Not deemed a strike by the umpire. Pretty good from the box up here. Now a 1-2 count to Marlowe. The pitch from Wheel. This is low. Marlowe working the count, doing anything he can. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third, down 4 in the top of the 9th inning. It's Marlowe the batter for Eureka. Wheel will set. He deals. And that'll be called a ball as well. Looked like a pretty good breaking ball. Couldn't tell where that missed. Probably called high, if anything. Looked like another pretty good pitch from Wheel. Now Marlowe going from 0-2, working it to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch back up the middle, and then is through for a single. 1 run will score. The turn is made from Peterson, and he is safe into the plate. The throw gets away. Marlowe will advance to second. Wow, just like that. 2 balls which appeared to be strike 3 calls, which would have ended the game, extending it bad enough for Marlowe to see a pitch that he likes to drive in 2 on an 2-run single. Now the tying run comes to the plate. Eureka is now down 2, 9-7 Webster. The designated hitter, David Hidden, at bat, who is 0 for 2 on the day. And we'll have a little conference around the Eureka dugout. Hidden will be sent back into the box. Gorlock bullpen is empty. Everybody down in the dugout. Nobody's ready to warm up. Carter Hunt did seem like he was throwing at one point. And the 0-0 pitch will be flied to shallow center field. Slaymaker backpedaling. Will make the play, and the Gorlocks win. That is their 34th win on the season in this 9-7 win, and they will sweep Eureka in this 3-game set. Thanks for listening to the Gorlock Sports Network. I'm Jared Wasserman, and we will see you in the playoffs.